Hello.
You know what? I just have to extend that music for you.
You're welcome to do it. I cannot hear my own intro, so I don't know. Everything is silent for me. So because
But
every
you hear
time
mine?
I can hear yours because I think it's because I'm going from two devices
Oh,
when
okay.
I'm live, when I'm doing something. I've got two devices, and for whatever reason, this device will do your audio, but not audio of the intro. I don't know why.
Oh, because I was doing my little dance and all, warming myself
I
up.
would love to be able to
So
do my own little dance, but I can't hear it. So I don't even know what the song sounds like.
we have to work on that.
Like I made the intro and I picked the song for the intro and I listened to it a few times when I put it in there and I haven't heard it since.
Your song, when I hear it, it reminds me Sims. Like a
Oh
Sims
yeah.
music.
Yeah, yeah. That's well that tracks as well, that fits.
Do do
Hello
ba
everybody.
da ba do. Hello, and today we have a special guest. I don't know if you can see him. He decided that he will join us for
Oh
today's live stream.
yes. Oh, what a sweet little friend. We've got a
Yeah,
friend.
I put that mat over there for vacuuming, and immediately he assumed the position, and he didn't move for last 2 hours. So I decided, okay, that means that he wants to be a star of the show.
He can be. Maybe he's taking notes from my old cat Chester.
Well, I hope not, because Chester was known to be very. Only cats could be created from the content that Chester provided for people for free in the background.
I know. We had a proper star.
Yes, and we have Sue,
So he's
and we
very keen
have
on showing that.
Sandra, and Heather, and Mary, and everyone saying hello, hello. So I think you can tell us what we are doing today. Do you know already what we are doing
I
today?
I have figured it out. Yes. So I what am I doing? So this little box, I originally primed it with huge plans of making something with our last Halloween release last year. And
Oh my
so
God! So that primer dried really well.
it's very well primed. Probably
that
the
is
most
such
pure
a
prime.
that is such a cute box with
It,
that divider inside and all.
yes, and I figured, you know what? It's perfect. Obviously, you could store whatever you would like in it, like a watch or something like that. But I've had these boxes, but like with more compartments, and I like to store my little tea bags in them. So I figured this would make a really cute box for tea bags, and we're going to play with this paper on it.
That is one of my
Like
favorites.
it has all of the cute labels and like and I think the plan is to put it on top sort of like this and wrap it around, and then we still have half of paper left, so I think we might use the other half and decoupage the inside as well
Ooh,
with like danger and whatnot, and I think it's very fitting for
danger,
like
danger.
high voltage. And then
We dig out the most obscure references because you are the only person on the planet that I know that knew that
oh no,
song without me introducing them to it.
I think everybody in UK knows this song. It's what's his name, Jack White, isn't it? um
I have no idea. I just know their music, and yeah, it's all in the same style of
it's
danger, danger.
high voltage. Okay, and then so we will do that on top, and I think that will be more than enough. And then I also have these IOD stamps generously donated by Megan and Lynn to me. They had used these in a project, and it was an already open box and all of that. So they donated it to me, and I'm very grateful. We're not going to get to this today. I have ordered acrylic stamping blocks because
You don't need acrylic.
no,
Okay.
okay, I want acrylic stamping blocks. Okay, I'm already not very good at stamping, so I need all of the help that I can get. But it's a very cool stamp with letters and like little labels and stuff, and I think that we can absolutely make something matching to obviously this paper that will say like tea or something like that on here. Maybe not
That
tea.
is a really good idea. And you know what? I want to see you stamping stuff live. You know that aside of the stamping block, you need also ink.
I have ink.
Okay.
I believe this one was kindly donated by yourself, actually.
Yeah, because I wanted you to get into stamping. I think you had a really strong junk journal phase, and you were like, oh, I could use some stamps. And at the time, I had a lot of stamps to spare. And I was like, you know what? I have your bag. Here it goes.
I also have these two inks that I purchased during my junk journaling phase 4 years ago, maybe at this point. I don't know if
They're not for stamping.
but
I mean, you can use it for stamping, but they will bleed. The VersaFine will not bleed underneath decoupage glue.
well,
So
anyway,
you can
we'll
seal
get
it.
to that. That is something to worry about next week, because I have to wait for my stamping blocks to arrive, and we have plenty to do today, anyways. So this one will be a two-parter. Oh, thank you. Hello. Hello.
I thought that when you said we have a lot to get into, that was my cue to switch cameras.
Yeah, we can actually, yes. So this is, I love that, like it says arsenic here. This one will, like that bit will fit into the top, and we're gonna have poison wrapping around here on the box, and poison here and poison here, and yeah, I think it's just very, very fitting for the type of box that we're trying to make for somebody who might identify as a witch.
Might or might not.
I think it's a really cool way to store your tea or coffee or whatever it is. Maybe not coffee. I wouldn't pour coffee.
You know what? Now when I look at this paper, I regret that I didn't make it seamless.
I like it the way that it is. Leave it alone, please.
Well, now it's a little bit too late, but also I will rip off your idea of making tea box, because me myself is a tea connoisseur, and I'm very particular because I like fruity tea, but it has to be really good black tea with addition of fruits, and not all fruits will make the cat.
Yes. Yes.
So my bougie person got a load of tea from Poland. That was the thing that I did requested for the boys to bring. You know, you go to the store and you buy all my favorite tea. Here is the picture. Those colors we like, those colors we don't like.
Yeah.
And I think that I even know with which collection of the ones that are upcoming soon I want to do my tea box.
Oh my god. Yes, we're gonna have matching tea boxes. Well, not really matching, but
well, kind of matching, because mine will also be a little bit witchy.
Yes, just there's a little sneak peek for you of what is coming for you, not during the next release, but the release after that. You're gonna
next release is also really cool. You know, like I absolutely love to have it ahead, because obviously I cannot touch it because I need them for presentation and videos and live streams. But because I have them at home, I can look at them and I can plan the projects, and it cuts half of the work for me.
Yes. that is me personally. A huge fan of the way that we've changed the releases here at Decoupage Queen to be sort of more like a monthly thing, and being sort of so prepared ahead of time that it's so helpful for us from that creative standpoint. Those of us that want to or have to create during the time of release.
Mary says that she loves to word chess because it sets up her entire morning. So glad to hear it. I absolutely love those morning banters because DQ is very open. We can talk about what we want. We can do whatever we want. So it's pure fun. It doesn't even feel like doing a chore or the post. It feels like hanging out with my besties in the comments
because
and
it
on
is.
the screen. Yes.
Because it actually is. We're all just hanging out together. So I'm just cutting the corners so then I can.
Miriam says that just a tip: keep the whole stamp package in the Ziploc bag so the pieces don't get lost. I think that yours is entire box with stamps inside. Yeah.
I'll show you in a second. And they each of them have their own little pocket as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are very fancy. These are the proper IOD stamps. So,
Well,
the cut corners.
Because my favorite store aside of the Decoupage Queen is Temu's. So one of those times when I was shopping, I noticed that they have really nice clear storage boxes, and I like to have my stuff in the clear storage because I can look into it. And now it works really well because I have paints and they are in the clear storage, and I have my swatches, so I don't forget to use something because either I have a swatch or I can see it with my eyes, so I don't forget about the stash that I have. And the same thing I have for stamps, decoupage paper, scraps, stencils, clear storage for everything.
I love that. I also love the idea of clear storage. However, I also like the idea of having everything look sort of tidy-ish. So I'm constantly fighting with myself. It's a never-ending battle of, do we want functionality or do we want aesthetic?
You know what? I figured out what I want, like at the end of my journey with constantly rearranging the space. I want clear storage.
Yeah.
But I want to organize it in the way that I have sort of cupboard with the doors. So on the doors, I can put up the decorations and, have it aesthetically pleasing. And then I can open the doors and I have everything in the clear storage. So it's both. I can see what I have. And when I want to have that tidy look, because let's be honest, even if I try to organize it really well, because my craft room is in my bedroom, laying in my bed and looking at the 5 boxes full of paint is not very aesthetically pleasing for the bedroom situation.
No, or relaxing, I would imagine, at all times, because it's all right there, staring at you. So you can't really relax.
And
supplies are constantly calling for your attention.
I'm sending you guys a link for the products that Iveta is using today. And Miriam says that you can also stamp with paint or pastes or shimmer glaze. And that is true, but you have to be... I'm not good stamper. And when I stamp with paint, I have to have a talk with myself first and prepare myself mentally for the fact that it might be, well, less perfect than I would like it and less perfect than anyone would like.
Right, I'm just going to, before I apply a coat of decoupage glue over the top of everything, I'm just going to remove this excess. So then it's not in our way. Just on this side, we'll do the rest of it in a moment.
And hold on, because we had a comment and now I lost it. Somebody said that they also love that new way of releasing papers, and as a viewer and buyer for some time, I also really like that. For we get the same amount of papers released through the year, but because it's in the smaller batches, then I can purchase something, order it, it will get delivered to me to Germany, because it takes a while to get it shipped, and I can still join in all the fun, because the most of the fun of working with the new stuff and having the options of live streaming is putting the live stream on, and I'm sitting at my desk doing my creation and I'm watching the live stream at the same time. So I have best of both worlds. My social part gets satisfied because it feels like I'm crafting with my friends.
Yeah.
And my hermit side is also very happy because, yes, I'm crafting with my friends, but I'm at my own desk with my own brushes, and I can put dirty brush into the paint and nobody will be like,
yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh, look at how pretty it is. I know it's like covered in glue right now, but oh.
Yes,
So
it is. It is very pretty, and I was very impressed with the quality of print, because especially on this paper, it's all monochromatic kind of, because it's a lot of yellows and oranges layered on yellows and oranges. So I was scared that, like half of the details will not be visible, but they are all so well printed.
Yeah. They actually, the quality of the print is incredible. Truly incredible. Go, we'll get this dry. So I'll let this sit for a little bit. In the meantime, we need to decide what color we're going to go with for the bottom part of the box, and the inside. So this comes out, so we can move this out of the way for now.
That is very convenient that you can take it out, because I was like, how she will do it? Will she go over it? Because that's how I would do it. I would go over that divider to make sure that it's covered as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can paint this separately and then slide in. This is quite convenient. And then, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking we could probably decoupage the other half of the paper on the inside of the lid. I think that will add a full touch. But I have to wait for this to be dry first. So
now I would be tempted to cover everything, like all the walls. But I think that you would need at least 2 papers to cover everything all over.
I need at least 2 papers, and I'm not prepared to sacrifice my other paper. I have other plans for it. Not sure which ones yet, but I know I will have other plans for sure. So yeah, and then with this one, because I want to use one of the stamps, and we're going to stamp in some words into it. I was thinking, you see how each one of them lives in its own little sleeve. Like, we could use any one of these really, and they will look great.
And they are perfect size for the and the pointy finger.
And the pointy finger might also make an appearance, but we'll see. But any one of them will look great. But because I want to stamp them, and I want to stamp them with like a dark color. So this needs to be relatively, I was thinking we could do a dark brown base and then dry brush it so that it's sort of quite heavy dry brushing, but then I'm not convinced that this will be a good look. We could go with like a rusty orangey color, maybe.
We could go with the rusty orange with anything beigey, like dirty white kind of look. By the way, hello Carol and hello Anya.
Oh,
Nice to
hi,
have you here.
Hello, hi Anya. It's been a while. How
By
are
the
you
way,
doing?
you know what? As now you are getting into the stamps and you are gold girly, and I have that parcel that I want to send you. I think that you should try heat embossing with the gold. And I happen to have ton of gold powders because it gives you that stamped look, but it's raised and it's gold and it will not smear. It's permanent. So I think that you would like that solution.
I have never done any embossing ever. Just FYI, I don't know what it is. So maybe we could do. Iveta, try some embossing for the first time.
You better try stuff.
What are we thinking? So I have these three colors. We could obviously
You know
mix
what?
them.
After Kristina's performance, I would say use all of them and blend them on the project.
Not convinced. Okay.
Well, I think that the second one from the left, it's earth something. Yeah, that will be almost perfect match.
Red clay. Yeah.
Yeah, red clay. That will be almost perfect match because I do own that color and it's a really nice orange that is not very much in your face. So either that orange or that orange mixed with a little bit of yellow if you want it to be a little bit lighter, because that red clay is like terracotta color when it dries.
Okay, let's just go for it.
Yes, Mari also votes for the second from the left. So see,
Yeah.
I'm a mind reader.
Yeah.
I'm a wizard.
Yeah, this will be a nice color. We might do a little bit of, I don't know, like I think a wax, just using like a dark wax later on, after we've done all of the stamping and things like that.
Yeah, after you do the stamping, it's fine. Before you do the stamping, I would not recommend because ink will not stick to the wax surface, even when the wax is absorbed. It's not optimal, but it will look so pretty. And that color looks really nice when you age it on the edges.
Yeah, we'll do the darker edges and a little bit of sort of distressing with the wax later on, so it will sort of blend in with like these parts of the paper a little bit more. You know, it'll have more color variation. Yes, this will be a really cool project. And I also have these little metal legs and the little metal pulleys that I think will look fantastic on it as well. I want to turn it into like a real fancy box. That's what we're gonna do.
Hold on, I will.
What you doing?
I'm posting the link to that particular color, and in general, I absolutely love matte paints from Pentart because they are truly matte. So they have a little bit tooth to them when they dry. What makes, oh my god, sorry, it's something outside of my window. They're coming for me.
What?
You don't hear it?
No.
Oh my God, it's like jets setting up because they are washing
Oh.
the street with that giant power washer. So
Oh, right. Okay, I see.
yeah, so because the
Yeah.
paint have a little bit tooth to it when it dries, when you are doing any kind of distressing of the edges, it gives really good grip for
Yeah.
any kind of product. And it's just makes your work easier because nothing is slipping or sliding around. And yeah. Me
Yeah.
like it.
Me too. Me too. Me like it a lot. So we'll do all of this in that color. And then in a moment, we will go back to our decoupage and sand off the edges and see if we can decoupage the inside of the box while we're at it. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
need that spoon bite, like. Oh
oh,
yeah.
yeah. We do. We're very sorry. We're a little bit immature.
Well, I'm not apologizing for it. Like there is absolutely no reason for us to be mature
That is true.
in crafty department.
Yeah.
It's all about discovering your inner child, and my inner child is not very well hidden, so I don't have to dig very deep.
The child runs the show over here.
Yep, that's what it is. Hello, Creatonisa.
Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. Where are you watching from? Everybody, I want to know in every single live stream. Let me know. Where are you watching from? Where you are? What's the weather like? What is the time for you? Because for us, it's 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the moment. So it's not really morning anymore. But I suppose
Mary is watching from Louisiana, and we have Florida as well,
Oh,
and we have Latvia.
oh, Lena, hi. Good to see you. How are you? You have
And they
rain.
want to have rain. They want to have rain.
Oh,
No, they do have
they do
rain.
have rain. Yeah.
Well, rain is good. I would really appreciate some rain because it would cool off the roof and I would not get very hot in the evening. So I would love the evening rain. So today I'm going for a stupid walk for my stupid mental
With the mental
health.
health.
So I'm not sure if the rain. I was already caught once by a rain far away from home, and no umbrella, nothing, because I just have my water bottle and earbuds, and I'm standing underneath the roof for 20 minutes. How long it's going to take.
It's better than being caught by nettles, huh?
We have California, we have Tennessee, and
Hello, everybody.
New
Hello,
York,
California. Hello, Tennessee. New Orleans.
Ontario, Canada, and Arizona. I
Oh,
don't know why I said
yeah.
it with the Russian accent.
Arizona.
Arizona. 104 degrees. Okay,
That
I
is
will have to.
that is 40 Celsius, I believe.
Wow, that is hot.
That is hot, yeah.
In North Carolina.
North
So
Carolina.
mostly we have US viewers.
Yes. Texas, 104 degrees. Yeah, that is hot. That is a hot day. Morning, rather. even.
Well, if it's that hot in the morning, I don't want to know how hot it gets during the day.
Yeah. I do not envy any of you personally.
Yeah, in Arkansas they have 105, and it's just 8:30 a.m. So that
Oh,
will be very hot day. I hope that you are all having swimming pools and
I-
you can just chill.
yeah. I hope you have aircon everywhere. Okay, I have lots of paint all over the place. I need to dry this, and then we can sand it, and then we can decoupage the inside. It is a really good color.
And it's a dry heat in Texas. I mean, I
Yeah.
would take the dry heat over the wet
Yeah.
heat. I don't know how to call the other heat, because in the wet heat you just melt. You cook.
It sticks to you. It's awful. It's disgusting.
Yeah, if it's a wet heat, then definitely we are sitting in our bikinis, till the neck in the swimming pool, and nothing gets done.
Yeah. Yeah, I do really struggle to get anything done in the heat.
Well, to be fair, I'm struggling to get anything done in general, and then in the heat is not optimal. When it's very cold, it's also not optimal because I have to
True.
either wear gloves because my hands are getting super cold, even inside of the house when it's cold outside. I get cold really easily, so I take heat over cold.
I have the same problem with my hands. Like I could deal with the cold fine, but when my hands get cold, and it doesn't take a lot for them to get cold as well. It's like they seize up, and then I'm like, oh, I
Yeah,
can't
and
move
then
them.
you have like very awkward claws that you have to use to do very precise stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. That is also not ideal. So now we're gonna clean off the edges here.
California is quite decent, 68 to 87 degrees, so I would say
Oh,
optimal weather.
yeah, that's quite cool for California, I believe.
Oh my god, I just saw your nails. So gold, so pretty.
Thank you.
Aw, all shades of gold.
No, they're actually green and pink, but they have gold undertones, and I have gold stickers on these two. So
Super fancy, super
very,
fancy.
very fancy.
I'm in my red era, so I have red money right now, and I think I will keep it up because I ordered a lot of red polish, and yeah,
You
I
have to
will go red
for a
for
look.
a while.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you! Oh my god, she sneezes in the cutest way possible because I see her on the little camera, and she sneezes like a cartoon character.
Shut up! No, I don't. I don't sneeze like a cartoon character.
I do. I avoid sneezing on the live streams because I never know how it will come out, and it always sounds like a little squirrel getting choked.
Now I need to hear it because I'm struggling to imagine what a little squirrel would sound like when it's getting choked.
I will remember to voice note you my next sneezing episode. And Princess Scary says that yes, that was a very cute sneeze. Though they didn't see you, but it looked like it sounded. I will tell you that.
Well, I don't know. Um, it's just how they come out. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes if they catch me like really off guard, then you know I don't have any time to prepare at all. Then it's just, it is what it is. Alright, we need to fold the paper in. I'm gonna fight with the paper a little bit.
Well, when it's dry, you can fold it multiple times, because even if you make the crease when you decoupage it, the crease will get smoothed out. So usually for the inside, I would fold it dry, cut it, and then fit it perfectly when it's wet and when you can stretch it out a little bit.
I'm kind of like, my original plan was to just go with just the bottom and leave the edges, but I folded this side and I kind of really like the way that it would look.
I think if you match the edge, you should have enough to have also the walls.
I think we might be able to make it happen. Let me just remove all of these bits that are getting in the way.
I think that at this stage I would use the ruler and do heavy math to make sure that I have enough. But I see that you will just go for it. My apologies for the beeping. I cannot mute my watch. I should do it before we went live.
I cannot hear any beeping. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way. You'll just have to
deal with it.
Deal with it. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, so
Anya is asking, is there a European retailer for DQ?
There isn't at the moment. Not with the current papers. We don't have anybody in Europe who sells current papers.
Anya, but shipping will not be like super crazy, I think.
We are hoping to be able to maybe work with LeBlanche in the near future, but I cannot like confirm nor deny. That's just something that we have.
Heather is laughing on my heavy math. Any math is heavy. Aside of the girls' math, I do girls' math really good. But any other kind of math, it is heavy math.
I agree with that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll try to make this happen, but
I can see that it will kind of happen, and it's
perfect on the edges.
If you fell short, that clay paint should be good enough to cover up imperfections. So what was that? Ow! I hope that you didn't cut yourself.
I might have done a little bit. It's okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine.
Hold on. I'm figuring out how to censor the blood on YouTube.
Well, do not try this at home. I'm just trying to cut the corners here. Not as in like.
Oh, Miriam is doing. Miriam says, I'm glad you are doing the walls, because I'm doing a live today with Olga's papers and I'm trying to figure it out. Should I do the walls of my tray or not? So you are test right for Miriam. Miriam, let us know what time you are doing the live stream.
I believe it's going to be 10 p.m. for you. Miriam is live in Decoupage Queen community today. So 8. Is it 9 p.m. for me? Yes, 9 p.m. for me, which means that it'll be.
So it's 10 p.m. for me.
4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. She will be in the Decoupage Queen community group.
Yeah, so, I'm checking if we have link in the group.
There probably won't be a link in the group because I think Miriam just goes live in the group. So you just need to be there on the hour.
Yeah, I don't see the event, but
No.
I will give you a link over here. And Miriam, I think you definitely should go with the walls. I also have one tray to make. Unfortunately, I will not do the walls because the inside of the tray is perfect A4.
Oh.
So to do the walls, I would have to sacrifice one of the A3s, and I cannot, I cannot bring myself to do that.
It's not a sacrifice that you are willing to make, huh?
Not yet, not yet, because they are so great in that big size, and I absolutely love to go around my house and find the places that I could use them on. My living room has the display cabinet,
Yeah.
and it's boring white. You saw my cabinet. It's
That's,
boring white cabinet. So I think that that cabinet would love to be painted purple and have the bats in the panel, but
yeah.
I cannot figure it out how much paper I will need to make it happen.
That's because we don't do heavy math.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
us girls
exactly.
just need to rely on buying multiple copies of multiple papers.
And I would like the pattern to line up, so it's very complicated quest that I'm up for.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, Deborah, this one I bought from Hobbycraft. So like the Hobby Lobby alternative over here in UK.
If you are looking for something like that, it's a finger exacto knife. That's exactly
It's,
how it's called.
oh, well, there you go. I imagine nowadays you will probably also be able to find this on Amazon.
Yeah,
But
yeah, and correct way of using it is, like hooking it kind of on your finger, but
yeah.
I cannot use it like that to save my life. I did try, and every time it ends up with the fail, I usually go with the biggest blade I can get.
Okay, so we're just gluing this in. Just like that. There are some imperfections in the corners, but I think we can manage with a little bit of paint and a little bit of
Okay,
wax later on. You won't be able to tell.
so Miriam will actually use a secret garden in A3. She will make that sacrifice for us. So I don't have to
Oh,
sacrifice any of my A3 life.
oh my God.
And Mary says that she always gets more than she need for the supplies because she never cannot figure it out exactly how much you need. And
Yeah.
from the only heavy math that I can do is calculate how many tiles I need to tile the wall. And I will always get either that square meter, like dimensions, especially in the big format, like for the kitchen or bathroom. That math is the only math that I can do. And I always take some extras, especially if you want to match the pattern, because
Oh yeah.
we never know. We never know. You never know.
Matching patterns will always give you some wastage.
Yeah, that's why only half of my bedroom wall have the landscape, because I bought a really nice wallpaper with the green trees in the fog. But because I had no idea that they will come in pieces, that I have to piece out. I have to
Yeah, that you
puzzle
have.
it on my
Yeah.
wall. Yeah, so when I started to apply it, I wasted one. So we
Oh,
are one panel short.
that makes sense now. Yeah, they don't normally come just as a big canvas situation that you
I
roll onto your.
honestly, the way that Amazon description was made, it was like it will be one big sheet that I just have to glue on my wall.
Yeah.
And because, of course, I was doing it like in the middle of the night. I believe that I started just after the midnight. The glue is already applied. I opened the wallpaper and it's in pieces. And of course, we cannot wait for another day
Oh no.
to get it delivered. Come on, it's midnight. I want to get it done by morning, you know?
Yeah. Yes, I know that feeling. Just how I repainted my back wall in, what was it? 12 hours probably.
Yeah,
Probably
you
the
know,
whole. Yeah.
it's like everything is fine. If I like everything, and then suddenly I'm sitting one day and I'm like, I want to move furniture and paint the
Yeah.
walls, and it has to be done right here, right
Right.
now. It doesn't matter. Do I have time? Do I have tools? Do I have supplies? No, it doesn't matter. We are starting right here, right now, and we will worry about the rest later.
None of that actually makes any difference. It's going to happen right now. None of that is important. Do we have
So
time?
now,
Who cares?
so Miriam will go live in the Decoupage Queen community group on Facebook, and you can see the link to the group above. You just have to be in the group, and it will magically appear on the top of
Yeah.
the group once she will go live. And
Oh, how are we doing with time? Okay,
with
so
time, it's really good.
we have a little bit
Over
of
10,
time.
yeah, over 10 minutes. And a little bit more. I'm not in the rush to go anywhere. I should be in the rush because I have a video to upload to the Decoupage Queen YouTube channel.
But we will take some time out for this. I was also thinking, do you know what would be really cool? But I don't know if. Okay, so let me. While this is drying, let me show you. So I think.
Oh my God, look at that professional chest with the hardware.
Oh yes, I have 3 of them.
Ooh, show off. Show off.
So I was thinking we'll use like this little handle on the front, right? Like this. We could go with this because it's also really cool. But because we're gonna stamp on the bottom part here, this little dangly bit is sort of going to distract, I think.
Are you gonna put a hinge on it?
There will be hinges, yeah.
Because you can put that pulley that have a circle. You can put it on like on the top part in the ornament, so the circle kind of hangs out of the edge. So then you can just pull it up, and it will not pull that low. No, higher on the top of the box, on the top of the like that.
Yeah, I suppose we could. Or we can do 2 on sort of either side here, or the other alternative that I was thinking about, and I will need to cast an extra piece, but I was looking through my castings, and you know this one from the latest La Blanche
Yes.
on the side.
Oh, it will look really nice. But then you need another one on the other side. They have to be symmetrical.
Yeah, so then I will, like I just said, I'll have to cast another one to do it. And then
by the way, I'm not sure if anyone will want to get some tea because there is a very pronounced sentiment saying arsenic on the on the side of the box.
Well, that's how you keep your tea safe from anybody that might want to.
From greedy raccoons.
Yeah, from greedy raccoons, exactly. And then and then like that, and then we have the stamp here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, you know,
Do we need
if
mold
we
on
if
the
we
side?
have the option of adding molding, I would add moldings.
Okay, molding it is then.
Because I am maximalist in the heart. I would love to have, you know, like a clean girl aesthetic because it's visually so appealing for me, but I'm not capable of having that. As soon as, you know, we have that clean aesthetic, I'm like, oh my God, the shelves look empty.
Yeah. Oh, there's a nice, lovely space. Let me add all of my stuff into it.
Yeah, let
Let's
me bring
go and find
all
it.
my junk.
Yes. Oh, perfect. Now we have space. Yeah. So that is what I'm also thinking. I think that the molds will probably look really nice on the sides one day.
And because you want to do the wax and you have that red clay color, I think that it will just give really nice look to the bottom of the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah. So obviously I'd paint this in the same color as well once it's on. Just when I'm doing the second coat, I'll paint over these, over the castings. And then, oh, I didn't show you the other hardware. Hang on a sec. There we go. And then we can have either these little ones on the bottom or these slightly bigger ones.
The slightly bigger ones. Immediately slightly bigger ones. Because I like, you know what? I love when the box have like
Legs?
decent hardware. Yeah, I go for the biggest hardware that I can get, you know, to make it heavy and chunky. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I think that it's that maximalist side, you know, like if we go with the hardware,
We're
the
going all out.
biggest I can fit. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna close this because we're not gonna get there now. So I'm not gonna start any more projects right now. But what I will do before next Friday's live stream is I'll cast more. So I'll do 2 coats of paint and all of that. So then we can just add all of the final finishing touches onto the box next time.
Will you be putting hardware on camera?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Okay.
Why?
Because when you were live with Krisztina, you said that you always struggle with putting the hardware.
I might do the hinges off camera and then just leave the other hardware.
Because you know it's much easier when you have a little electric screwdriver. I have it with the tiny nib only to add the tiny hardware, and it's so useful. 10 euros well spent.
One day I will treat myself to one of those. But yeah, so I will cast another one of them and I will glue it onto here. So next time these will be on, and then we can do our antiquing. We can do the stamping, the antiquing.
Oh my God, now I have an idea and you will hate the idea.
Oh my God, what is it?
On the same mold, there is a banner and you could use the banner and stamp your sentiment on one of the banners.
Oh, I did think about that, but
okay.
nah, I can't be bothered. We're starting with baby steps. Stop trying to get me to do more than what I'm capable of right now, okay?
Because I would do it, but I don't have an alphabet stamp set. I mean, I do have the letter stamps, but I'm pretty sure that I don't have a single full alphabet. There is always something missing.
Well, as it turns out, you rarely need the full alphabet for a word, you know?
Yeah, but I usually will use the important letter, like A. You know, it's quite common letter. And then you have instead of T, you have T.
You could do TE with like 2 E's. T. You could write. You could do the word poison. You don't need an A for it. I'm just saying that is a great idea. I would love to see you do it.
To see me stamping on the banner.
On the banner, yeah, on the molds.
Well, it is possible, but I have so many plans, and none of them includes.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
You know, actually, I believe that
Olga is the most busy person in the world.
You know what? I believe that it is possible, but you will be disappointed because I have a stamp that says poisoned, and I can just use one stamp. I don't have to do it letter by letter.
No, that's cheating.
It's not cheating. It is stamping.
No, it is cheating.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It says cool.
It is. It's cheating because I'm gonna have to do every single word letter by letter. Oh, and I forgot that I need to cut out this part.
Then it's not cheating. It's not cheating. You are just jelly.
It's not that, Mom. Is there
yes, thank you, Sue. Hold on. I will show Sue's comments so everyone can see Miriam's videos. Yes.
Oh. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, because I cannot copy the comment for whatever reason. So yes.
I'm just trying to clean up because that the divider will need to go into this space. I
usually just force it. You know, I'm happy that you are cleaning it up. If I have anything like that, I'm not cleaning it up. I will just force it, and then it have to just stay.
No, but this part it'll be coming in and out, so it's not going to be staying. So it's
Oh, okay. Then I would put some wax on it.
Yeah,
that is a good tip. That is a good tip if you have any parts like the box with latch or something like that, and after you decorate it, it's you know, a little bit hard to get the lid on or something. Add a little bit of clear wax in that area, and it will add some lubrication.
Yes. That is it. I'm so glad that we did the inside this way and not the lazy way that I originally wanted to do it, because look at how cool it looks on the inside.
I'm happy that you admitted that you wanted to go with the lazy way.
But yeah, of course, I have no shame in admitting that I will choose the lazy path when possible. But yeah, I think that's it for today. That is all we can do today.
Okay, so hold on. Are you ready? Yes, you're ready. Yay! And we still have a cat. He changed the position, but he's still there.
Oh, he is still there.
Yes.
There you go. So thank you so much for joining us for another Morning Atelier live stream. Please tune in next Tuesday to see myself and Lena from Chameleons creating with Olga's rice papers.
And today we have Miriam in the group.
Yes. And today tune in to see Miriam in the Decoupage Queen community group at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you come and say hello and see what she's doing. Watch the tray makeover. What else? What other important things do we need?
What else? I think that we have quite busy week. Next week we have at least 3 live streams. I'm checking my calendar right now.
Tuesday, yes. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're gonna have live streams on the Decoupage Queen page. 4 days. From Tuesday until Friday.
So we will keep you busy.
Absolutely. We will keep you busy. Mark your calendars, set your alarms, and all of that good stuff. And otherwise, have a lovely weekend. Show us what you make over the weekend.
Yes, in the Decoupage Queen
In the
community,
decoupage group.
we are nosy. We want to see
Yes.
everything. And I will post over the pictures that I was talking about yesterday. I have everything ready. I just have to make the pictures, make the YouTube video live, and yeah, the portraits are ready. And I did add like 5 coats of varnish. So
It looks like glass.
yeah, yeah, it does. But it
looks
still
like-
stinks like varnish in my bedroom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, have a nice
It's a
weekend,
price we have to
everyone.
pay. We'll